on screen. I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what day it is of the week. I don't know what day it is of Vlogmas. I'm just rolling day after day after day and editing when I get a chance. So I put on real clothes today. I didn't vlog the beginning half of the morning because it is essentially the same thing over and over again. I do the cafecito, I give her 4 or 5 breakfasts, we go out for walks or we go out to the park, then she takes a nap, then I have my lunch, and then I pick up the house, and then I'm able to just do stuff. So can you tell I'm kind of feeling myself? Hi. My hair is actually really dirty. She long, she dusty, but I look cute, so we're gonna get to it. So today's Vlogmas. So we're just gonna get to it. I'm like an idiot. Today's Vlogmas, I really just wanna get all these DIYs out the way. This will be part 2 of Ornaments, DIYs, decor, part 2. Let's count it down. I would like to do stars, initials, what are they called? Beanie hats, and then Christmas gnomes. Stars, initials, beanie hats, Christmas gnomes. Maybe a gingerbread men, gingerbread house, and reindeer. That is a lot. 7 is my favorite number. Just is. Oh, 7. Okay, so I've already actually done 3. I pre-filmed it, probably yesterday's Vlogmas. So I will maybe use that footage, or maybe just try and record some easier footage of me talking to you rather than being distracted by a child. She's napping now, so that's why I'm able to do this. Make it look pretty and intentional. I feel like that should be a snapshot. I should take a picture, just, and then have all the DIYs just on the side. Should I have some hair in the front? So you can see how long my hair is. Wait. How was I? Wait, there we go. I like it. We'll see if I use it. If not, you got to take some mental pictures. Eyelash in my eye. So the good thing about these DIYs is that you can recycle things that you already have. You don't have to be a DIYer. You do not have to be a DIYer to have any of these supplies. The supplies that I'm using are supplies that you should just have on a daily basis in your household. And if you don't, and you want to do these DIYs, forgive me, my eyelashes like poking me, then it's something that you can easily acquire, or go out and buy, and it won't just go to waste in your house, because it's something that the supplies are things that you use on an everyday basis. So I'm like struggling really hard right now for no reason. Hold on. I think an eyelash just curled inward and is stabbing me in the eyeball. Okay, so Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you constantly get packages. Subscribe and save. Just save them. Save the package you get. Save a box. Open it. This was like a side flap, so I used a box cutter and I cut it off. Smooth. I have a box full of box pieces. Some of them are in a variety of shapes. Some of them are in a variety of color. I'll take another one just because. Okay. So that's something you can easily acquire. Now, you also gonna need scissors, obviously, or a box cutter, a pencil, a ruler, or just anything straight. If you have kids, you should have a ruler. String, yarn, twine, patele cord, you know, like, just get creative with it. You can also use what I'm going to use. You can recycle other things you have. So I have like ribbon that I don't use. I'm essentially gonna cut that and use it as well. This is kind of just a make it work moment. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing, and then you can assess the supplies that you have, and then, you know, make your own version of it. You do not need a hot glue gun at all, but for the ornaments that I use, cardboard and string or macrame or twine, hot glue gun is effective in tying off and just making it smooth into that last thing, and you'll see that later. I will show you. But you can also just use Elmer's glue. It's just not going to dry instantly. You have to put it to the side and let it dry for a couple hours. So DIY number 1 will be the stars. I know I have footage somewhere, but honestly it's not that hard. So I'm going to make star ornaments, but I'm gonna make it kind of boho chic. So what you're gonna do, and I've already showed you this in Vlogmas Day 5, I believe, you're going to do it from scratch, use a template, use a ruler, whatever floats your boat. I'm doing stars because that's what I saw on Pinterest, and it kind of just made sense to me. She was up, but it's just my neighbor. You're gonna take a star ornament, you're gonna take cardboard, you're going to trace it, and then with a box cutter you're gonna cut it out, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. Right? Now you can leave this as is and spray paint it if you want and make it look like it is a gold snowflake. Or you can take yarn, which is what I did, or macrame cord or thick string, and go around it. It is a tedious process. I do suggest that before you go around it, you take a hole puncher. You're going to find the tip of the star, whichever of the 5 ends you want, and you're going to put a string in it, pre-wrapped, because then when you wrap it, it's just gonna make it look that much more put together and that much more finished. So a hack I did was that I took the string, I don't know if this is unknotted, and you're gonna just loop it around a certain section. You're gonna tie a knot, right? You're just gonna tie a simple knot, double tie it so that it sticks. I'm gonna go down here so that it can be strong. Okay, so that it sticks. And then that's when you're gonna start wrapping it. And you can try and wrap it, I guess, methodically, or you can just go free for all. At some point, the whole star is gonna get covered. The second DIY that we're gonna do with cardboard is gingerbread houses. So, really quick, we are going to screen record. Let me just open up my Pinterest. Screen record, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it comes up immediately. So this is not one of the pins I have. Let's go to saved. We're going to go to all pins because it should be up top, and we're going to do this. So there's actually already a tutorial here. I will just show it on the screen, but that's what I'm going to be doing. It's very simple. The most tedious part is coloring it in. So I've already created my shapes. I'm going to box cut them out. The trick to this is you want to make sure that you have a cardboard that's front to back clean, not like this that has something on it, or this one that has something on it. On another box, but I found that it's still cut through the other box as well. I'm actually going to do that and then sheet. It's best if you do this in a semi-controlled environment. Ha ha ha. A little house. And I've traced and box cut all of these. You're just going to pick a design, freehand it, have some fun, and you're going to take a white, I know I have a bunch here somewhere, a white gel pen or a white paint pen, and you're just gonna doodle it out. If I have a time lapse of that, I will show you what it looks like, but you also saw that in the Pinterest pin that I had put on the side here a little while ago. And you hole punch the sides, string it through like some garland, and you are going to hang it up. So if you are doing a gingerbread house ornament and not a gingerbread house garland, the rules still apply. You would just maybe choose the smallest one, like this one. This one's a little weird looking. Let's cut the roof off of this one. Hole punch the top, insert your twine, and you have an ornament that looks like this. Same basic concept for gingerbread men, except instead of houses, you'll be drawing a gingerbread man, and you will be carefully box cutting him out and doing your little doodles and stringing him up, poking a hole at the top of his head. And that's pretty simple. You can use twine, you can use yarn, or if you want to make it look a little extra fancy, you can use ribbon. And you can even make a gingerbread man garland as you did for the gingerbread houses, and that's how that goes. So for the next DIY, we're going to do reindeer out of cardboard. This one would probably be easier if I had a reindeer template, and actually now that I think about it, I need to text my husband to see if he can print out a reindeer for me. We're going to trace out the reindeer, preferably on a cardboard that's back to back good, and then we're not stringing those because I want to put that around. You can string them, you can technically make a reindeer garland. I think that'd look really cute, but I want to put it around our mirror, so I'm actually going to be tacking it or putting double-sided tape and just sticking it and placing it on our mirror. So I'm gonna do that DIY now, and I'll show you, but you'll see the DIY in our little bedroom holiday refresh. I'm most likely going to do that tomorrow. Decorate it. I have some pretty throw pillows. I got some new bed sheets. I'm probably gonna try and decorate the wall a little bit, put some lights now that I did the garland hanging up on our actual macrame hanging garland that we have, and just kind of subtly minimalist decorate our bedroom for the holidays. So that'll be tomorrow's vlog. It'll be focused on just that. It'll probably take the whole day. Oh, the initials. I did the initials yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't remember which Vlogmas I did it. I did it Vlogmas day 5. I don't know what Vlogmas this is. It's the same concept as the star. The letters are much easier. You trace a letter, freehand a letter. In my case, it was E for Embry, C for Chris, and S for Sherissa. Or in the first video that I actually did these DIYs, it was an O for Ola, an S for Sarah, although she's sweetie buns to me, and an L for Liam. You can also do other things. You can do heart gingerbread cookies, you can do angels, You can, your imagination is endless. If you have anything that you can trace that's familiar through shape, you can do it on cardboard. You can wrap it with string, or you can even just make it look like it's a gingerbread cookie. You can do a gingerbread bingo, bluey. Let's see, what are other things that are out there that's like, I can't think of anything else. We're just gonna go with those two. Really, sky's the limit. You can even color them in. It doesn't have to just be a white gel pen. You use some color, get creative. And so that's the end of that, of those DIYs. The other DIYs, you'll need string and a toilet paper roll. So this is going on to the last 3 DIYs. You can use a paper towel roll because it is harder, it's much more firm than, let's see, where is it? I have so many. And a toilet paper roll, and firm would be great because it'll allow it not to be so collapsible and flimsy. So what you're gonna do is you can take this just because it might be easier for your first time. You're going to take your toilet paper roll. Now we're gonna make the beanies or the gnomes, either of those two, or both of those actually. The gnome is a branch off of the beanie. Let me show you right now what we're actually gonna do. We are going to do this. So this is a beanie. I made this 2 years ago, I think. But it was my first time and I made the cusp way, way too big. So what you need to do is you're going to take a toilet paper roll. You can eyeball it, or if you want it to be absolutely perfect, you can literally measure out an inch. What you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna cut, and it's okay if it bends because it's gonna get its shape back once you put the string on it. You're going to cut about an inch, right? And you're gonna end up with something that looks like this. Very simple. I have a million of these because I had already started pre-cutting my roll. And then you're gonna set that aside. It can get very addicting. You can get so easily sucked into doing this. You can make a garland out of this. I'm just making ornaments. I'm not making a string of like 12 hats. I am going to use a dark yarn. Oh, I could use the white. Where's the white? Oh no, I can't use the white. I need the white for the nose beard. Okay, so this is perfect. We'll do this for the hat. And then I'll do the beard for the little gnome. I'm gonna angle you down so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Well, not yet actually. Hold on. Here we go. So you're gonna take one of your cardboard pieces that you have left over, and it's essentially going to be long one ways and short another. The long ways you're going to use for the gnome, and the short ways you're going to use for the hat. And I'll show you right now. A lot of noise pollution today. Here we go. I hope she don't get kangled. You're going to take your string and just wrap around. Maybe like 20 to 30 times. 1, 2. Oop. We're gonna let her fall. We're gonna let this girl fall. I just hope that she doesn't get tangled. I cannot take another tangled yarn. She's between my feet. Right? You're just gonna, and there you can, I hope she's not picking up hairs. Your last loop lands where your first loop began. Because, so you're gonna cut that off. And then you're going to slide it in if you can, and you're gonna cut, wait, let's take that out. And then you're gonna cut all of these at once. And now you have essentially 30 long pieces that are all the same length. Okay, so I hope you can hear me well, and I hope you can see this. You're going to take your pre-cut little toilet paper, paper towel rolled circle. You're going to take one of your strings, and then you're going to fold it in your finger. And I hope you can see this properly. I'm like severely leaning forward. We're just gonna, how you doing? You're gonna take it, you're gonna loop it in, right? So you've essentially folded your string in half and you looped it in to your toilet paper roll. With the loop that's there, that you can see me doing it right now, you are going to, wait, am I already doing this wrong? No, I'm not. You're going to pull the string through the loop and you're going to pull. And you're going to end up with something that looks like this. You are literally just going to do that all the way around. I'm going to show you the time lapse right now. You are literally just going to do it all the way around until you end up with something that looks like this. And this is actually really, really funny. So the next step is you're going to take it, feed it through, take all that bunch, feed it through the center, like that. You're gonna have a lot of frou-frous at the top. Frou-frous. Noise pollution. And then give it a good pull. Not too good of a pull. Just make sure everything is aligned as well as it can be. And then you're gonna take the longest one of your strings and you're gonna tie it off. So that end that you just fed through, you're gonna tie it off. I'm gonna put this down here. You can probably still see what I'm doing a little bit. Try and shifting this a little up. Just now you're gonna give the hat, the little pom-pom beanie, a little trim. And you end up with something like this. Now, the mistake I made last time, that if I'm being honest, I also made this time, was that you're supposed to string a string, like an ornament string through it first before you tie it off. But the quick fix for that is honestly just you can get a pair of tweezers if you have any, or a pen, and you're just gonna snake this through the tie that you just tied super tight. You're gonna do it very carefully. Do it at the triple knot part, and then you're just gonna tie the ends, and you'll end up with something that looks like this, and I'll show you on screen. So you got your little hat. Now there's leftover string. You can probably use that later, so put that aside. But for now, we are actually going to use the white string. Oh, and where'd it go? We are going to use the long ways, and you're going to loop it. 1, 2, and then you have your gnome beard. This is actually perfect. Okay, you could do more than that. I'm putting my phone on silent. You could do more than that. If anything, I probably would want to do more. So actually, remember how I told you you're gonna need more? The leftover string that you do have, you're gonna want to shove it inside your beanie so that it can maintain its shape. And you're gonna want it to be the same color just in case there are some gaps. So there you go, maintaining its shape, right? And then you should be good. You're actually gonna wanna take a hot glue gun this time. So you're gonna take your hot glue gun, hair out of the way, and you're going to take your gnome beard, kind of comb it out with your fingers a little bit, eye it out. See how you want it to fit. Yeah, okay. You're gonna put a lot of hot glue because you want this to stick. Oh yeah, that's good. And you know what? I am gonna tie it off. I just think it'll make more sense. So you're gonna take it at the center. You're gonna tie this off. You don't have to tie it too tight, just enough. Double knot it, of course. There, perfect. Now you can kind of comb it out a little bit. Doesn't actually matter. I think my hot glue gun is pretty hot. You're gonna turn around, that's essential. No, you're just gonna do a good amount of glue. You're gonna put glue. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. You're gonna take this and you're gonna hot glue right there. Make sure it sticks. Should be good. If you want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, you can do a little bit more here. Now you have a beard. To finish this off, you're gonna lay it flat a little bit, kind of see what it looks like, even it out. Now, I didn't mention this in the beginning or at all. You're gonna want a bead. Now, my nose is gonna have a big nose, but that's okay. Oh my god. Why is this everything? Oh my god. Okay. I want to make sure that the beard really. Okay. So you're gonna want to do it in the center. I'm like screaming right now. Okay. Looks like I made a person. I could do that, right? I could switch this up. It doesn't have to be a gnome nose. If I do a little smiley face on it, it could be a person. Why not? I have googly eyes. Do some face framing layers. Hey. Legit though. Like it looks like a person. It looks like a girl. Like a girl head. That is a... Alright, we're just gonna do a little trim around the edges. Right? I'm gonna do a little ombre face framing. In order for it to look like a gnome nose, you need a smaller nose. But mine looks just good. It's not a gnome. It doesn't look like a gnome to me. I might have to draw a face on it. Nordic person. You could draw a little eyes on it. I think maybe that's what I'll do. She cute. I gave her a little winged eyeliner. Because why should we be the only ones that look cute, huh? The easiest DIY ever. I got this at the thrift shop. I will be doing like a cute little what I bought and how I used it or how I styled it. I don't even know where I was looking. My eyes went over there somewhere. How you doing? So these are pipe cleaners. You are going to take a red and a white. End by end. And twist. 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 Pretty self-explanatory. You know, try to make it so that it's actually twisting tight. It's an easy process, looks tedious, took all but 30 seconds. Done. Yeah. Make sure you solidify it, go end to end. Now this is too big. You can use this if you want. I think it's too big. I am going to cut it halfsies. Yeah. And then you're just gonna whoop, shape it. And you made a little candy cane. And I've already hung one up, if you didn't already notice. These can go on the tree. This is a fun craft for kids. And this is also a really fun little thing that you can use on your gift bags. Because not every candy canes are really cute. Like, I buy them every year for decor purposes. I promise you, I don't eat them. I'm not a candy cane person. Unless they're like sweet tart or like nerd flavors. So, look how simple that was. I got at the thrift shop / store. I spent like 50 cents on these. You know how many I could make? Look at how easy that was. So cute. And then you could just like toss these around the house if you want. I could just hang one up right here. You can't see it, but I can. So what I want to try to do is, since this is clear, I'm gonna actually try and use my office stickers and put it inside here. Okay, so I took my office sticker and I essentially stuck it to some cardstock paper. I am going to take the bulb, put it around it, trace around it, cut it out, and then I'm going to secure it inside. And it's going to look like floating art like this. Baby's up. I'm gonna tend to her. Yeah. So I also just did a Dwight ornament off screen. The beautiful thing about these clear ornaments is that you can do whatever kind of art you want to do. Insert it, close it, and then tie a nice little ribbon. Make a little hook. Get creative. Use string, use ribbon, twine, patele cord, whatever you got, use it. And the possibilities are endless. So I will show you what I ended up doing. It's simple. It's just regular piece of paper, cardstock paper. It snaps in place, these two ornaments. So it's essentially floating in the center. You can even use some family photos. But this is the end of Vlogmas day, whatever it is. This was fun. I hope that you guys try this out. Put your own twist on it. If something goes wrong, make it go right. I'm not even mad about this. She is cute. You cute girl, you know it. Look at you with your layered face from a layered head.